Hi, Todd Novak here, and welcome to your weekly sales strategy. A couple weeks ago, I went to supposed to be a pretty exciting game. It was the Rams and the New Orleans Saints. And for any of you that know football or follow NFL football, last year what happened was the New Orleans Saints really got pass interference, or should have been had pass interference called on the Rams. They were getting ready to score a touchdown, and really would have took them to the Super Bowl. But the referee did not call it. And it was pretty blatant. I mean, it was definitely pass interference on the Rams, but they didn't call it. And there's no way to challenge that call. So actually, this year, they put in a new rule where you can actually challenge that now. So this was the first game since that loss that the Saints had. And it was in Los Angeles, and we were there. So it's a pretty exciting game, except after about the third play or so, Drew Brees, the quarterback for New Orleans Saints, got hurt. So, the New Orleans Saints didn't stand too much of a chance to win while they were at the Rams home field. So, but that's not the story I wanted to share with you. The point I wanted to make was I was with a good friend of mine, Jeffrey, and he took me to the game, which was nice of him. And we're standing in line, and I don't drink beer. He does. And we were getting some peanuts and some other things, like you do when you go to any kind of game. And they had two beers up there. I think they had a brand name, and then they had some off-brand name that said an IPA on it. And so Jeffrey said, "Oh, hey, what's that IPA?" And the lady said, "I don't know. I don't know anything about it." And so he's like, "Oh, okay." And then I won't take anything. And then he went downstairs, which was not very convenient. Took him an extra 10 minutes, and he actually got the brand name that he was looking for. And it made me think about the work that company did to even get that contract to be in that stadium. I bet you they worked pretty hard. And I bet you they want a lot of sales by having that contract. But they didn't get a lot of sales, I bet you, because of they didn't train their people. Look, they made the sale, but the sale happens after the sale is made. So what they need to do is make sure they train everyone behind the counter on a story about the beer. Now, if they would have said something simple like, "Oh, that beer is brewed locally here in Los Angeles. It started back in 1992 by blah 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 blah, and it's taken off all over the country, and we're so excited to have it," or something. Tell a story about it. Give some information, and Jeffrey would have ordered it in a heartbeat. What happened was that was a lost sale. So look at your business. What are you doing? Are you selling by telling stories, or are you just selling with a couple facts, or you're not selling at all? I mean, think about who's selling your products and services. Are they trained correctly to tell a story, to sell effectively, so people get caught up in the story and actually want to buy from you? Anyways, that's my thought this week. Make sure you sell with stories. Make sure your people are trained with it. This is Todd Novak. We'll see you guys next week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.